my best life. I ain't gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. I was locked down for a long time. I was in jail, and not jail like, but like y'all know I like to call it marriage jail. So I feel like that's for anybody, not just me. That's for my ex. That's for everybody. Everybody was in marriage jail. Like you guys, now you can just live your life. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think marriage is like jail?
Yeah, it's a sentence. Hey, welcome back to Black Press. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Now let's get to it. Put a heart in the comments. Oh, that last thing. You know what I wanted to ask? I did want to ask you guys something. And that was what Little Scrappy said. And I'd like to know what y'all think about this.
Living my best life right now. I just want to let y'all know I'm living my best life. I ain't gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. I was locked down for a long time. I was in jail, and not jail like, but like y'all know I like to call it marriage jail. So I feel like that's for anybody, not just me. That's for my ex. That's for everybody. Everybody was in marriage jail. Like you guys, now you can just live your life. You know what I'm saying?
That part. Do you think marriage is like jail?
Yeah, it's a sentence. It's really.
I did not think you was gonna say that. Whoa.
It's no, but seriously, just think about it, when you go to jail, you don't know what you're getting into. You get in there and it's like, dang, this is what it is. But in the sense of what he's saying, marriage is like jail.
Mm-hmm.
When you're married, there's certain stuff that you cannot or should not do.
Mm-hmm.
You come under a rule of someone.
Uh-huh.
Your wife or your husband can almost be like your warden. And
For sure.
And eventually somebody's playing the role of prisoner and somebody's playing the role of warden at times.
Yeah.
In a prison, you're not gonna be.
I don't even think that. Go ahead.
But in a prison, you're not gonna be a prisoner saying what you want to do and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go hit the yard. I'll be back," or You can't do none of that stuff without checking in.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily but I don't think it's the warden. I don't think the other spouse is the warden.
You don't think so?
No. I think the other spouse is the cellmate.
Two cellmates, prisoners?
Yes, under one rule, one law. God.
Okay, I can see it like that. I only say it because, okay.
Oh my,
no,
because you're not my warden. Okay, I'm not. You the alarm go off and you tell me to open up my cell, stand outside and call out my number.
I'm doing one of them said the alarm. All right, you can come outside now.
Honestly, you threw me off though because I didn't think that you would say that marriage is like jail. I was definitely gonna say it.
I'm thinking of it in how he explained
it.
Yeah. If I was to put it in my perspective, I don't think it's like jail, only because I think marriage is.
Wait, no, don't trying to change it up now. You believe marriage is like jail?
No, I'm saying you have to hear me out. You have to look at both sides of it,
you was
right?
talking for a minute, but yeah.
And what he was explaining is that marriage is like jail because XYZ. That's what he experienced. Marriage, like a good marriage, y'all are partners. Y'all are in.
Or cellmates.
Yeah. Well, y'all are partners and y'all bond on a certain level that no one else experienced.
Cellmates do.
Oh my gosh. You've been watching Love After Lockup?
No, you watch Love After Lockup. Here's the thing. Okay. Maybe I can help you out here. Okay. Love and marriage is just like jail or prison. Just like it. Right?
Why?
Because you are stuck with this person, right? For the rest of your life or until probation do you part. Or release do you part. Until somebody above you says it's time for you to leave, you are in prison, in jail with that cellmate. And both times you chose it not knowing to the full extent of the person you were going to be in a cell with. Oh. So you commit a crime. You made a choice that if you get caught, you going to be in a cell with somebody that you don't know,
No, but,
more than likely.
But when
right?
you get married with somebody, you're not
know
gonna
that
marry
person.
no stranger.
But you don't
you
fully,
take time
you think,
to know them.
A lot of people think they know that person, and then as soon as we get married and we're sharing an actual room and a bed and a shower and a closet and a bathroom and all that, you realize I do not know you like I thought I did. Here's the thing, though. Here's where I have a problem.
Snap.
Here's where I have a problem
Okay.
when we talk about marriage and prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem with understanding how two men with full testosterone can have a cellmate for years and years and years and years, and you find a way not to kill each other, to work with one another for the maintenance of your cell, right? Men can do that in a room for years and decades, but we can't figure out how to stay in a marriage together with somebody that we claim we love.
It don't be working like that.
Yes, it does.
Because if you don't have a good cellmate, you end up fighting. You end up making
but
shanks.
Guess what? Two men could have been full-blown killers, but they want to live so much that they find a way, right? But two people can say they're fully in love, but they don't believe in the vows of marriage so much that they stay together. They don't want to be married. They never believed in the vows of marriage. But two men that can't stand each other are likely to find a way because they believe in the value of life.
Two men that can't stand each other. Two macho men cannot be in the same. So you have to have one alpha and one beta, and that's how.
So you saying that's in marriage too, then, right? Has to be an alpha and a beta?
No.
How not?
Because
what if one person, like you said,
they're competing?
One person doesn't want to do it, or one person is an alpha and the other one doesn't want to be a beta.
So you think two alphas could be in there and share
if
space?
You really cared about if you really, if you meant your vows till death do us part, like they mean you're gonna stay in that cell until we let you out. If you meant that, like you want to actually live and not die in that cell with that cellmate, you would find a way to figure it out. But we don't equate till death do us part till you gonna figure this out or I'm gonna kill you. We don't equate that. But we say it. But like you like to say, it's really just till the death of the relationship.
Boom. You hit it.
Because when you were on the altar, the pastor said, "Till death do you part." And you said in your head, you added something. You added of the relationship. I do. You should have said both parts out loud, but you only said one.
This gets a little personal.
I'm not talking about you. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about you, the person that was at the altar.
Speak to the camera, not to me, okay?
Okay. Two men can figure a way out that have been two men that have been sentenced to prison can be full-blown killers and be put in a cell and find a way to live.
I just don't see that.
We can choose to marry the person that we said we love, but we can't find a way to stay together because when you said till death do us part and a pastor asked you, you added in there death of the relationship and said, I do. So you said in your head death of the relationship. You only said out loud, I do. You should have said both.
Y'all tell us what y'all think in the
Do you
comments.
value life?
'Cause
Put a 100 in the chat if you
Mr.
agree.
Define is going
Put
on
a
the
100
rim.
in the chat if you agree. Put a thumbs down in the chat. Don't hit the thumbs down button. Put a thumbs down or put a knife in the back. Put a knife if you disagree. Let us know what you think. I'm telling you, we value life, but we don't value that marriage as much as we said we did when we said the death to us part.
It's hard. If you value life, then.
But it's facts. That's why we have 50% of marriages ending in divorce, and 70% of those divorces.
But if you
being,
value life, are you
being
gonna
filed
stay
by a woman?
Are you gonna stay with somebody that just drives you into psychosis?
If you really value the marriage,
Because
if you really value what you said, but you didn't.
And you do it though.
You didn't. Just tell the truth. That's the problem. We don't even tell the truth. That's what's the Ocho Cinco's girl said. Just tell me the truth. Say
The
it.
truth.
Say the truth.
The
But we don't do that.
The
because
truth
then
sets you free.
The truth also tells the truth about me.
Truth is too deep for some people.
Truth about me.
Because
they
we
don't wanna hear it.
we ask for truth, but when you get it, you can't handle it. So
Because we don't want the truth. Tell me what I like to hear.
that's
Is
right.
that it? I think that's it, man. I think we talked long enough.
Mhm.
That being said, tell us what you think. If you ain't done it already. Hey, you. Yeah, you, with the face. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you.
And
Subscribe. I'm your boy, Mr. Define.
I'm your girl Trish.
And we are Black Press.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.